It's all about the fort, so let's go get a forty with it. Or let's just suck at Fortnite. I heard that's a video game. I have no idea. It just sounded right.
Come join us for the adventures of Pride Coastal Club. For the adventures of Pride Coastal Club.
This is awesome. I totally found a cannon. Let's go see what else we can find. This is really cool. Here's the fort, probably like back in its heyday, and all the trails here for the park. So I'm gonna go check out this forty awesomeness. Well, here's some of the history of Fort Taylor right here. So I'm not gonna read it, but I'll hold it on here for another second. So if you guys wanna read it, pause the video. So something kind of random we just found out here at the fort. They don't have any trash cans here at all. They have a couple random recycle bins for plastic bottles, but there's nowhere to throw away trash here. I thought that was kind of unique. So if you guys pack it in, pack it out. Don't leave it for the I want to say for the earth, so it goes back into the ocean, because there's enough trash out there. Found the blacksmith shop up here. Let's go check it out, because this is kind of cool. Like how you have to walk through like the forest to get to it. It's kind of like the blacksmith shop at the Calico Ghost Town, guys. In a way, I guess you can say. But this one's in the middle of nowhere instead of a ghost town. This is really cool. I've always been fascinated by how they do stuff like this. No one out here today, but I'm sure there's more 4D awesomeness right over that way. Here's the recycle bin the ranger told us about, so make sure you guys put your plastic bottles in there, because that's just always what's good. And just like that, we found our way over to the fort, because it's the fort. I mean, why wouldn't you want to check this out? I love history and stuff like this, so much so. Man, this thing is solid 40 over there. You can see through it, like over where like the moat is. Guess you can call it a moat, like a castle. My mother just told me that this was built in 1845. So let's see what's behind bars. Nothing really, other than a palm leaf growing in. This is pretty cool though. This is really cool. It's got a bunch of like random facts about the fort. I think it's really cool how like it has the different color keys right here for how they used it into the fort. You can tell like how it was built up from the different colors throughout the different wars that this fort survived and fought in. This is really awesome that it has been here that long. I mean, 1861 to 1947. It's pretty rad. Well, I'm gonna keep on cruising and see what else I can find. I'm gonna go up the stairs here and see what's up there. See some cannonballs over there. That's super cool. Let's go check that out real quick. Then we're gonna head upstairs. I like cannonballs. Cannonballs are always cool. Inside the window. Ooh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. For sure. I'm gonna go head upstairs real quick though and see what's up there, because that just sounds way cooler, because I feel like that will lead me back to where I was. Hit you when I get back up there. Totally tell that's where one of the gun mount was. Literally right when you get to the top of the stairs. It's right there on the wall. But I'm gonna keep on cruising up here, see what else I can find, because that looked like it was a pretty darn big gun for sure. Well, this is cool. Some type of gears or something, or a fire pit or something. I'm not quite sure, but still pretty awesome. Inner courtyard of the castle, the fort, I should say. Oh, bummer you can't go up to the top part of it, but this is okay. Yeah, this is pretty rad. Ooh, another pit. It probably leads down to those cells. Curious. Can't really see it off there, but maybe you guys could have. I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. Oh, cool. Here's some stairs. We can go up and check out more stuff. Let's head on up. I love places like this, seriously. I mean, besides a coaster nerd, guys, I'm like a major history nerd. I love things like this. I just think it's fascinating. This is really awesome. See all like the leftover ruins of this amazing fort. talk about a beautiful location too. I mean, right out on the water. It's incredible. Now that's really cool. Extreme modern in the background of the fort. There's a cruise ship over there. This is pretty rad. Literally pretty cool. I'm gonna head back downstairs and see what else I can find. Well, I just came downstairs and I found this really cool plaque that has a picture of the, like, what the guns were from what I just showed you guys from the mountain up there. Battery Osceola. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's the county I live in and where Disney is, so it's kind of cool to see that they named the gun after that. Well, on to the next part of this awesome fort. It just keeps going. Just keeps on going. So many of these little, like, locked rooms over here too. Man, you can feel like the heat coming off these black walls though. It's just like boom. This is awesome. I found a place where we can finally go inside the fort. Let's go check it out and see what we can find over here. That almost looks like some type of kiln or something. Like they were definitely like heating up something right here. Or it was where a gun mount was. More so a gun mount. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can see where it rotated and stuff. And right out there where it would poke. But it does look like something was burned here. And if you look at the bricks, they just look like something was burned here at one point. Irish bricks, mother says. Irishmen made them. This is really cool. Whoa, that's pretty rad right there for sure. Another little hole. Here's the cannons. I literally walked a couple feet down in the tunnel and there's cannons everywhere in here. This is incredible. Very much so. How big these things are, guys. You could like totally take out a couple dozen pirate ships. This is the jumbo one right here. This thing is so massive. How big this thing is. It's incredibly cool. Literally solid as a rock too. Hey, it is a rock. But it was right up here in this little window, looking out over the moat. I love that this like fort has a moat. I don't know, that's incredible. I wonder how far they can shoot too. That right there was a hornet's nest. You can tell by the little honeycombs that they made where they would go bury themselves in there and lay eggs. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I like bees. Be nice to the bees, guys, because once the bees die, we die. So take care of the bees and the hornets, for sure. Even though they might get vicious sometimes, take care of them. Try to relocate them if they're bugging you. There's another one that's made over here that's awesome. Random chill bench. Love myself some random chill benches. This is like, I've been seeing a couple of these little diamonds right here too. That's pretty cool. And here's the big guns, busted out the big guns right here. Ready to like move forward on this little cart that it's on. That's pretty cool, for sure. So here's that cannon I showed you guys, and here's like some cool information about some of the projectiles that it would shoot out. And those things look gnarly. Powder one, 100 powder, 300 powder. 300 powder is pretty gnarly. And of course the good old cannonballs, you can't ever go wrong with that. 10-inch balls, those things are gnarly. They would do so much crazy damage for that. This is incredibly cool. I keep saying that, but I'm like really digging this right now. Especially like the ceiling, like the architecture here is amazing. This is really, really incredible. And it just keeps going, guys. It just keeps going. I mean, if you guys have followed this channel long enough, you guys know I love urbex too. So this is like giving me like very, very cool, strong urbex vibes right now. A lot. I love it. So here's like where the cannons were. It comes down here and it kind of just dead ends. But there's another little corridor that goes over here. She wants to show me where the other corridor goes.
I think it's the latrine.
This is way cool. There's a little like hallway back here.
Does that look like one?
Look like what?
The latrine.
It does look like a latrine. Gnarly. This is so legit. There's the way that's boarded up. We found a way inside. Boo! I didn't scare you. Oh no. What is that? A little door?
Now, there's another room over here.
It's the door to the Twilight Zone, guys. This is cool. It literally is like a little maze. Oh my god. This one's so small. I have to duck to get through here. And there is where we find modern technology holding up the fort.
I think this goes into where they sleep, the barracks, because you can see it from the outside.
You can see it, and there looks like there's a bed right there. So let's cruise on outside and check it out. Literally gotta watch my head and knees. Well, I'm gonna cruise over and see what else is outside. These stairs are like so narrow. Like literally, this is like such castle vibes right here. I love it. Let's cruise on up and see where this goes. Look at that. There's a step right there that's like literally like so straight off like the pillar.
It's 2 inches.
2 inches, not even that. It's like a half inch. That's just sick. It brought us up to another part of the top part of the fort. There's not much up here. It just kind of looks like the other one. But either way, still pretty cool. So here's the other side of the beds. It was literally almost at the bottom of the stairs and you came down. This is pretty cool. Then there's all these other windows over here you can look into. She's way ahead of me, all checking out everything. There's a little place. Here's some more different little areas for him.
Mess hall or something.
Yeah, this is probably like the dining hall. I wonder if they accepted the dining pass like they do at Six Flags. Sorry guys, I can't resist throwing in random coaster park jokes as this. I mean, like I said before, this is a coaster channel, so let's have some fun with it. This is really sick. I love all those plants growing out of the brick right here. That's really cool. Very pretty. All of these awesome windows are all shut up. You know, this whole area over here is pretty awesome and like pretty open. This would make a really, really, really cool haunted attraction. If anyone from the Florida State Parks ever watches this video, you guys already have the building painted black. You guys should seriously make like a really cool haunted house over here, because that would just be insanely epic in so many ways. So this other room over here, I totally found the rum barrels, guys. Why is the rum gone? Because I drank it all. Haha, eat that, Jack Sparrow. I took all your rum. I guess we were wrong earlier. This is totally the kitchen over here for sure. Sounds like it's got a fan going in there too to keep everything cool. They had fans in the fort, guys. Keep that in mind. I literally just walked in another one and I totally just found all this. It's like a whole presentation area for stuff that happened here at the fort. I was like, why is this music turning on? Where is this coming from? Ooh, a door. Let's go inside. This feels like a prison cell with a fan. I guess that's some building over there, but this totally feels like a prison cell or something. This is crazy. Check it out in there. It's like real small.
It's a guardhouse, guys. That's the front door.
That's the front door, huh? That's cool.
It's the only way into the fort. You can't get in any other way.
This is the only way to get in? Are you sure about that?
Read the sign.
She read it for you guys. I do trust you. She read it for you guys. I was just quizzing her and giving her a hard time. Trust me, us together is nothing but trouble. Literally. As it should be a registered National Historic Landmark, because this place is insanely cool. So on to the next window, or doorway, I should say. Just a couple more cannon barrels over here. Nothing too crazy. So here's what we keep looking in, guys. It's all these windows and shutters right here. So you guys can actually see what we're actually looking and going into.
These are probably all barracks.
Those are all like the projectiles that they would shoot. That's crazy. Some of those are massively gnarly. Imagine getting one of those to the head, guys. You don't even feel it. I don't know. I always feel like war from back in the day was always like super crazy, more so than it is now, even though it's crazy now too, which is something I don't believe in, guys. Peace only. Always be peaceful.
It's called the Scarlet.
Scarlet Cannon. And that's pretty much it. Like, this is the last of the windows over here. And here's the one that I showed you guys from the side over there earlier. So that is the last window of this really cool fort. Well, we're gonna keep on cruising around, see what else we can find over here. See if there's anything else in this really awesome park. So we'll wander around, and when I find something else, I'll hit you guys back.
Come join us for the adventures of Pride Coastal Club. For the adventures of Pride Coastal Club.